Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Right to the air, it's Fields. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, Monday. Don't jump. Ready? Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Next to score, Steelers 7, Ravens
7. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
180.
at the 45-yard line.
Hey, report.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Report. Sit down.
3rd and short, Jackson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Mitchell. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25. Slot receiver headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, middle.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Third and 5. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 36-yard
McPherson's kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Good.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room to the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is good. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Room to run at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Mitchell. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. It is 3rd and 10.
Report!
Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Fields. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Fields. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That's 35. You got mini base. Go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he will score. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Steelers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he gets this up close to the first down. Mark him at the 32. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They send the tight end in motion. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run here with Mitchell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Mitchell. He'll get about 2. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. On the ground, here's Mitchell. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 3rd and long. Now a toss left side with Mitchell. He'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running is Mitchell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Mitchell. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Mitchell. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He fumbled the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
To throw is Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. A give to Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Middle.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he gets this up close to the 40. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Real quick, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Keaton Mitchell, touchdown Ravens. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Lots of space past the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line. On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. A give left side for Mitchell. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Back to the ground after the penalty. And some good blocking. Springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. It's Mitchell. First down and more inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 12. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get this only to about the 10. Second down and 8. Here's Mitchell. He is in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. They'll go again with Mitchell. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Good. Hey, Ted. Right.
First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Go.
Fields now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. First and 10. Fields to throw. That's complete. Left side to Pickens.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. His kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Another run here with Mitchell. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try to run. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Set. Here we go.
Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs.